Well, I can't believe it's December already, and with December, we put Thanksgiving behind us and begin to consider the joy and the wonder of Christmas. And what an awesome season Christmas is as we celebrate family and food and music and love and the greatest gift of all, God's coming to us in Jesus Christ, the birth of our Lord, Emmanuel, God with us. But I think sometimes in the midst of all the celebrations and all the joy, we lose sight of what it is that we're really celebrating at Christmas. The fact that God entered into our world and came to be with us also means that by necessity there was a leaving, a sending forth, a breaking apart of the Godhead as the Father sent the Son by the power of the Spirit to enter into our world. God was letting us know in that moment that our God is a missionary God. In fact, this was the ultimate mission. As Jesus Christ left the unity of the Trinity and instead came to enter into our world. And this was no easy entrance. This was not some aloof living out behind kingly walls and in palaces in the courts of favor. Instead, the literal God who spoke creation into being entered into the dark and broken places of our world. Jesus would attend parties. God in the flesh would be around broken people, having dinner parties with sinners and prostitutes, making friends of tax collectors, moving amongst people like Samaritans and lepers who were outcasts within their whole society, laboring with his hands as a carpenter's apprentice, and even going on a lengthy journey with some men that he pulled apart with to share life with, sharing fish at the beach, sharing bread at a Last Supper. This was an amazing missional journey when the God of creation became a part of creation itself in order that we might know the light and the love and the grace of God. Therefore, I think sometimes when we get ready to celebrate Christmas, that we need to keep this missional nature of God in mind. In fact, one of the last things that Jesus would say to his disciples before he went to the cross and then ascended into heaven is, "As the Father has sent me, so I'm sending you." It's nice to exchange gifts at Christmas. It's wonderful to be together with our families. I love the Christmas Eve candlelight worship services. I love hearing and even singing the Christmas carols. But the best way we could honor our missionary God at Christmas time is to take seriously the call to join Jesus in his mission. I wonder what practical ways you might think of that this Christmas season you could enter into the brokenness and darkness of this world and in the name and with the light of Jesus Christ bring forth the light of grace and joy and love. Perhaps you want to reach out to a homeless person or to volunteer in some place where there's great need. Perhaps you want to sign on to be part of a short-term mission team or even take the ultimate step of becoming an intentional, lifelong cross-cultural witness. Whatever step you take will be a step that the Lord can bless because the Lord draws closest to us when we're willing to say yes to joining him in his mission. As we celebrate a missionary God this Christmas, won't you consider how your life can join Jesus in his mission? And we do, on behalf of everyone here at the Mission Society, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, a wonderful celebration with your God and with your family, and a prosperous and abundant new year. On behalf of all of us, God bless you and Merry Christmas.